Limelight, a favorable person here in Rival Pro Wrestling. I mean, listen, he's going to have a lot at stake here tonight.
Absolutely. Danny still did not pick up the victory last time, but he did eliminate Fidel Bravo and Jordan Cruz, so he's still got to be riding some sort of high.
Of course, the Rival Revolver winner in Che Cabrera in action a little bit later on tonight against Adrian Quest. That is Latino meet Che Cabrera, but that loss does not seem to be faltering or in any way swaying the confidence of Danny here. He is cool, calm, and collected, as is usually the case with the Radioactive Poppy.
Absolutely.
Calling out a tie-up here, feeling out the process in the early going.
Excalibur, no stranger.
Ooh, nasty chop there. Danny licking it for good measure.
Excalibur also no slouch himself. Seen on AAA, CMLL, and the crash.
Yeah, but that lucha style in his familiar Mexico is so different. All the nuances, the little things, Mike, the way the ring is constructed, the way the crowd responds, hell, the way your opponents wrestle, very different, a stark contrast to Danny Limelight, but he's looking impressive here, landing on his feet, kick to the gut, one to the face, lightning quick athleticism of Excalibur here.
Oh, but look at that athleticism by Danny Limelight. We talked about it earlier.
Oh! Avert your attention at your own peril. Danny Limelight catching Excalibur slipping and making it look too easy. Cover here. Holding it too. As you can see, Rob, Danny Limelight with the decided size advantage. And a shout out to another SoCal legend. We got Rick Knox, we got Human Tornado.
Excalibur making his debut here, and Danny's trying to rain on his parade. Danny wants to get back in title contendership. He understands it's just business.
Big suplex there from Danny Limelight. Maybe looking to go for one, for two. I think he might have one more amigo. Three amigos from Danny Limelight into the cover. And a kick out, a tribute to the legendary Eddie Guerrero.
Trying to steal the match there right in the beginning. You don't get paid by the minute, you get paid to win.
Well, Danny Limelight knows that the longer this match goes, the more it favors Excalibur. Excalibur, a high flyer. Oh, hold on. Choke slam.
Doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good. It doesn't look usual of Danny Limelight here. And Excalibur finding a way to escape. Utter disrespect. Spitting in the face of the Radioactive Poppy.
And look at this going outside the ring, gentlemen.
The mind games have officially begun.
Excalibur maybe trying to tire Danny Limelight out here, catching him in the center of the ring with springboard offense, like hooked. But only a one. After all that, Robin, still only a one.
Perhaps he got just a little bit too confident.
And Mike, let me ask you, if you're Excalibur against Danny Limelight, a much more familiar commodity, a much larger man, quite frankly, what's the strategy? What do you have to do?
Well, I mean, listen, you got to take out his speed. You got to take out the quickness that is Danny Limelight. I think that's working right there.
Cover. Well on his way, a near fall there. Just a few seconds ago, it was a 1 count. Now it's a 2 count. It's a game of inches, not miles for Excalibur.
They're starting off really aggressive here tonight, trying to put their opponent out.
Hold on, Danny Limelight making his way back up to his feet. Excalibur with something in mind. His entire body weight sent careening into Limelight. Again, a cover. And a kick out. Rob, we've seen it a couple of times from Excalibur. Frequent covers, not wasting any time going for those pinfalls. What do you make of that?
Like I said, he's just trying to win the match, trying to make sure that Danny does not go down. He knows that all it takes is 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, and you can win the match as easy as that, as quick as that.
And Excalibur, known for his quickness, right now putting that striking game on display, taking things to the outside here, Mike.
Yeah, this does not look good for either competitor, especially with the fans surrounding them. I mean, if you're in the way, you got to get out of the way.
If the action looks like it's coming your way, then it probably is, etc., etc., and this time, it was the ring apron coming towards the face of Danny Limelight, though. Referee Rick Knox administering the count. We're up to a count of 5 right now, halfway through. And 5 seconds sounds like a lot of time. Danny Limelight very wise to roll Excalibur back in the ring and join him here. And cut off by the pass.
Great wing awareness there.
Cover. No kick out from Limelight.
He was working the body. That's a smart move. He's got to tenderize the meat before he can eat.
Well, and we talk about these frequent covers from Excalibur. Not only are you attempting a victory every time, but on the off chance that Danny Limelight kicks out as he does, you're making Limelight exert energy. You're tiring him out every time he has to thrust his shoulder in the air and expend that extra energy.
They know they have to wear their opponent down to win the match, that's for sure.
Excalibur has him scouted. Hope went for the kick, instead psyching Limelight out with a chop. Cover. And a kick out. Such a cerebral wrestler is Excalibur, Mike. Not just a high flyer, not just an athletic luchador.
But you can also see that he's a strategist going after that arm early on.
Maybe trying to soften Danny Limelight up here, but Limelight having none of it. Perhaps a second win, pissed off, quite frankly. And those hips don't lie, Rob. Spanish fly, cover! No!
Things are getting dangerous now. That was an incredible move.
Danny Limelight clearly frustrated, trying to rally behind the Baldwin Park faithful, but both of these athletes are tuckered out, Mike.
And listen to this crowd. They're going after both athletes, both giving it all on the line right here for all eyes on us.
This is just the opening contest. Still so much more to come, but Danny Limelight calling his shot and hitting it. Lariat in the corner. And again, a tribute to the late, great Eddie Guerrero. A little Viva La Raza here, Rob.
Danny looking really incredible here, looking that he knows exactly what he's doing and exactly where he needs to be at the exact moment he needs to be there.
The senton sends Excalibur spilling to the outside, looking for some sense of reprieve, but it's not going to stop Limelight. The radioactive Poppy looking to fly.
We're going to see some air Poppy right now.
Tope Suicida. Danny Limelight lands the mark.
Right on the money.
Incredible height, incredible athleticism shown by the radioactive Poppy.
But gentlemen, Danny Limelight now has to get Excalibur back in the ring. It's the only place he can win the match. Can certainly lose the match on the outside, but can only win it on the inside. Poppy knows it.
But going on the top rope, it is never a good sign when you go up there.
Fortune favors the bold.
High risk meets high reward. This time it's the ladder with a big splash. Still not enough. This is Excalibur's debut. He has a point to prove here tonight, gentlemen.
A victory over Danny Limelight would be huge for his career.
In Rival Pro and beyond, but Danny Limelight is not going to give it to him easily. And credit to Danny Limelight staying right on top of his opponent. Oh, maybe not staying on top of him enough. Nasty kick to the neck. Rolls through, Limelight escapes the waist lock, but a big super kick from Excalibur.
Doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to hurt.
And that hurt. Huge lariat cutting him in half.
Now we're seeing what the real radioactive Poppy's all about.
Again going for the goozle. Perhaps a tribute to Fred Shogun with the choke slam. Excalibur again had it scouted. Didn't scout that. Third time's the charm. Big Orca choke slam. He got him.
And you're here,
Big win for Danny Limelight heading into 2025, gentlemen.
Keeps that winning streak going, knows that he's back in title contendership.
Well, Mike, take nothing away from Excalibur, looking very, very impressive in his Rival Pro debut.
I mean, listen, after tonight, everyone here in Baldwin Park and all over the world is going to remember the name of Excalibur.
Rick Knox raising that hand high.
Like
Limelight, something to say.
Like Danny said, it's just business. Let's see what he has to say.
Hey, everybody. Un mejor luchador de México. Un aplauso.